In the heart of the African savannah, beneath the golden sun that cast long shadows on the tall grasses, lived a majestic female lion named Lilla. She was renowned among her pride for her strength, wisdom, and above all, her sense of justice. One hot afternoon, Lilla decided to venture away from her pride to a serene watering hole, a place where many animals of the savannah gathered. As she approached the area, her keen eyes caught sight of an unusual scene. There, amidst the reeds and flowering plants, lay a tiny trembling creature, a baby deer barely a few days old. Its mother was nowhere in sight. Lilla's instincts were torn. As a lion, her nature urged her to see the deer as prey, but her heart whispered a different story. The baby deer's innocent eyes and helpless form awakened a sense of protectiveness in her. She knew that alone, the fawn wouldn't survive long in the wild, especially with other predators lurking nearby. As Lilla approached, the fawn quivered, sensing danger. But Lilla lowered her massive frame to the ground and gently nuzzled the fawn with her nose. The baby deer hesitated, but then leaned into Lilla's comforting warmth. Just as this tender moment unfolded, a shadow passed over them. Lilla looked up to see a pack of hyenas emerging from the bushes. Their eyes gleamed with hunger as they closed in on the vulnerable fawn. Hyenas were notorious for their cunning and ruthlessness, often scavenging from other predators or hunting in packs to bring down their prey. Lilla knew she had to act quickly. Standing to her full height, she let out a thunderous roar that echoed across the savannah, a sound that sent a clear message: stay away. The hyenas, momentarily startled, halted their advance. They knew better than to challenge a lion head-on, especially one as fierce and determined as Lilla. But the hyenas were persistent. They spread out, circling Lilla and the fawn, looking for an opportunity to strike. Lilla kept her body between the fawn and the hyenas, her sharp eyes tracking every movement. She lunged at the closest hyena, swiping with her powerful paw, sending it tumbling back into the grass. Another hyena tried to dart in from the side, but Lilla was quicker, her teeth snapping inches away from its leg. Despite her formidable defense, Lilla realized she couldn't keep this up indefinitely. The hyenas were many, and their endurance was legendary. She needed a plan to ensure the fawn's safety. An idea struck her. The watering hole was close, and if she could get the fawn to the water, the reeds and the natural terrain might provide a better defense. She nudged the fawn, guiding it towards the water. The hyenas, sensing her strategy, tried to cut them off, but Lilla was relentless. She charged at the pack again, scattering them momentarily, buying precious time for the fawn to reach the safety of the reeds. Once at the water's edge, the fawn hid among the tall plants while Lilla took a defensive stance in front. The hyenas regrouped, but now they were hesitant. The terrain around the water made it difficult for them to coordinate an attack without risking injury from Lilla's powerful claws and teeth. In a moment of standoff, the leader of the hyena pack snarled, but then something unexpected happened. A loud trumpet echoed across the savannah, and from the opposite side of the watering hole, a herd of elephants appeared. The matriarch of the herd, a wise old elephant named Mara, had heard Lilla's earlier roar and came to investigate. Elephants, known for their intelligence and strong sense of family, often acted as peacekeepers in the animal kingdom. Mara assessed the situation quickly. With a commanding presence, she led her herd towards the hyenas. The ground shook with the weight of their approach, and the hyenas, realizing they were outnumbered and outmatched, decided it wasn't worth the fight. With growls of frustration, they retreated into the savannah. Lilla watched them go, her body still tense, ready for any last-minute attack. But the threat was over. Her efforts paid off when, one morning, she heard the familiar call of a deer nearby. The mother deer, drawn by the scent and sounds of her baby, had found them. The reunion was heartwarming. The mother deer cautiously approached, and when she saw her baby was safe, she nuzzled it affectionately. The fawn, overjoyed to be back with its mother, pranced around her. Lilla watched the reunion from a distance, her heart swelling with a sense of fulfillment. She knew it was time to return to her pride. She had done her duty, not just as a lioness, but as a protector of the vulnerable. As she made her way back across the savannah, the animals she passed looked at her with a newfound respect. Word of her actions had spread, and she was now seen not just as a powerful predator, but as a guardian of the balance that kept the savannah thriving. Lilla returned to her pride, greeted by her cubs and the other lionesses. They sensed something different about her, a deeper wisdom and a stronger sense of purpose. The pride's leader, a mighty lion named Raji, nuzzled her in greeting, acknowledging her bravery and compassion. From that day forward, Lilla was known not just for her strength and hunting prowess, but also for her heart. She had shown that even in the wild, where survival often dictated harsh choices, there was room for kindness and mercy. Her story became a legend among the animals, a tale told to young ones as a lesson in courage, compassion, and the true meaning of being a guardian of the savannah. And so the savannah continued to thrive, with Lilla as one of its most revered protectors, a lioness whose roar not only commanded respect, but also promised safety.